tarehe 9 wiki ijayo tuna rais Raila Amolo Odinga, na tunajua, tuna hakika atakuwa rais, na tunajua pia Wakenya watachagua wabunge wengi kumsaidia Raila kazi. Na Raila ametetea nchi hii kwa miaka kadhaa, akafungwa na akaendelea kutetea nchi hii. Huyu jamaa anaitwa Ruto ana adabu, ana heshima. Ana adabu, ana heshima. Saa zile tunamchunguza kuona kama pia anaweza kuwa kiongozi ambao ana hekima. Anakuwa jamaa anaitwa Rigathi. Na Rigathi tayari wamempata kule kotini, ni mtapeli, ni mtu ambao ana kashfa nyingi, ni mtu ambao anapenda ufisadi. Mfisadi kwa mfisadi. Kenya, we don't want a government for thieves by thieves for thieves. Hawezekani. Na tunasema kwamba Ruto amekataa kumheshimu rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, ambaye ni kiongozi wake. Kama angekuwa mwanaume kweli, kama Raila alifanya, kama Jaramogi alifanya, angejiuzulu kusema mimi kama Ruto sisikizani na rais wa Republic of Kenya, mimi naenda zangu. Lakini amekuwa pale na akashikilia vice presidency ili kuleta kukosa adabu kwa serikali ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Tunataka aende nyumbani, na nyumbani ataenda tarehe 9, hatuna toashishi. Ruto is going home. Ruto is going home. Ruto is going home. Ruto bye bye. Ruto bye bye. Ruto bye bye. Ruto bye bye. Watere dala kuzokatere.
I'm calling upon the National Cohesion and Integration Commission to forthwith arrest the Deputy President of William Samoei Ruto. I want that man from Nyeri to be arrested this week, because you cannot cast aspersion to the presidency, which is a symbol of our national unity. You cannot refer to the president in terms that cannot be described. Even if the president is so lenient, even if Uhuru is so humble, Gachagua, I want to ask the NCIC to call you and arrest you forthwith, because you are not good for Kenya. Before you talk about Uhuru Kenyatta, tell us who killed your brother, and what was your role in killing in the death of your brother, who was the governor of Nyeri. Before you talk about Uhuru Kenyatta, tell us the 1 billion that was deposited in your account by William Samoei Ruto. Before you talk about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, please go and build for your grandmother who has no house at home. Before you talk about Raila Amolo Odinga, please go and buy a good suit that you can walk with in the country. Kura majo uyoma, maedhine mugik. Kuro pesa mayudo duto tiyo kule, bunyo yeno dhi timo. Jogem, kuera dier, tumina Dr. Buruku. Jogem, kuera dier.
Wacha mang'eny to koth biro, koro waginene.
Jogi maja komo wacho ni Siaya ka Governor Masiaya James Bob Agre
All of us are quite clear in their minds that elections are now basically 6 or so days away. And Kenyans have now virtually decided. They have essentially made up their minds that they are voting in Raila Odinga as the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya. And there's a new administration to govern the country for the next 5 years. But it's also clear that this reality is slowly dawning on William Ruto and his UDA party. And that explains the latest outbursts, the latest outrageous outbursts emanating from Ruto himself, his running mate, Rigathi, and the UDA cohorts, who would have forgiven them if it was basically the issue of politicking. But the issue of security, particularly in the North Rift region, given the history of that area, is so serious to be trivialized. We have heard William Ruto claim very sensationally that the leaflets that are circulating in parts of the Rift Valley, threatening certain communities to either vote for him as the president or leave those areas. Ruto's claim that those leaflets are being circulated by the NIS, the National Intelligence Service, is not only unfortunate, but extremely dangerous. The National Intelligence Service of the Republic of Kenya has distinguished itself as a very professional organization. In fact, it's the pride of this country, not only in the region, but globally. And therefore, for Ruto to drag the name of the NIS and its leadership into his politics is not acceptable. If there's something he knows that we don't know, he needs to come out and share it with the rest of Kenyans. In fact, those outbursts by Ruto about the NIS cannot be ignored. As a matter of fact, we are demanding that the DCI moves with speed to summon William Ruto to record a statement about those outrageous claims, because they have got the potential of first discrediting a very important institution under the Kenyan Constitution 2010. But two, they have got the effect of creating a sense of panic and animosity in the populace. So it's something that we cannot just say is part of the usual politicking. So we demand that William Ruto proceed to record a statement with the police, and the DCI should forthwith initiate investigations, thorough investigations into these claims, even as they move ahead to arrest those individuals who are involved or who are responsible for the circulation of these unfortunate leaflets. Because there's no one who is above the law. Ruto himself is on record suggesting recently that the president should be stripped of his immunity from criminal prosecution. We want to suggest that the investigative agencies and the law enforcement agencies, for that matter, move with speed and question William Ruto. And if indeed he's found to have flouted any laws within the penal code or otherwise, swift action needs to be taken against him, including arraigning him in court to answer to those charges. That will send a very powerful message to all Kenyans that this country's security is more paramount than anything else. From where we sit, we believe that what's happening in the Rift Valley currently, especially the mushrooming of threatening leaflets, is a culmination of a long process. It's a culmination of a long process of radicalization of the populace, of hate speech, of fear-mongering by Ruto and his friends in UDA. We cannot allow this country to go to the dogs simply because someone strongly believes that he is the one who must be president. It can't be allowed.